And yeah, now it will run every Monday at 6 a.m. and it will return something like this. And again, if you want to send this report maybe to WhatsApp, to email, you can just change here and also change this formatter to be HTML or anything that support by this platform. Hello everyone, back again with me Abdul Aziz Ahwan, and in this video we are going to learn together how we build an automation that we can get something like a report from YouTube Analytics. We can get it maybe on email or Telegram or other channel you like. And in this video we are going to use n8n. Maybe you are not familiar with this. You can check my previous video. In my previous video I have discussed how we can self-host this n8n in our server, and you can also choose n8n cloud that we don't need to think about the complexity of our server. We can just choose any plan here starting from $20 per month, or you can choose self-host if you want to doing all things by yourself. And also another option, we can use like a sumo pod here. It's starting around $1. It's around 15,000 rupiah because this service is in Indonesia. And also you can use this same with sumo pod. It's called petapod. You can check all link in the description below. Alright, so in this video we are not talking about how we can self-host, but in this video we are going to literally doing an automation with this n8n. Alright, so yeah, looks like this, the workflow, all the nodes that I have set up here. It's starting from trigger, which is we can set it based on a week maybe, or by an hour, something like that. But in this video the case is I set up trigger interval is every 1 week and trigger on weekday, which is Monday on 6 a.m. Actually this for my team, but if we are a big YouTube channel, we have a lot of team member that we have to evaluate the last week. We need this automation. Alright, so yeah, we use this HTTP request. In this, it's kind of like a channel summary in last week, or yeah, here we use a Google API, and then the starting date, which is this day, and we can end date is this, look like this, and the metric, views, estimate, minute watch, average views, duration, like, comment, subscribe gain, subscriber loss, and this top videos in the last week here. So this is the starting date, which is, yeah, it will be last 7 days, 30 August, and for the end date, which is this day, 6 September, look like this. We use now for the end date, and the starting date is now minus 1 week, as simple as that. And then here for traffic source, we also use YouTube API version 2/report, and here for the starting date and also the ending date is the same like before, but the metric here, views, estimate, minute watch, and then inside traffic source type. And here I also set up to get to know from where, and then the age, the gender, we use audience demographics, and here the metric is viewer percentage, and dimension is by age and by gender. And yeah, we collect for data, which is channel summary, top videos in the last week, and then traffic source last week, audience demographics last week, and then we process it using this code. And then also this is for formatting, and then we use merge step by step, which is we merge this node track 1, merge node track 2, and then this result merge with track 3, and so on and so on. And the last we send it to Telegram, which is this could be a Telegram private message or Telegram group message. All right, so now we have to set up this Oauth API, which we get it from Google Cloud Console here, and make sure you have a project, or if you haven't yet have a project, you can here and then create a new project. And yeah, I want to show you step by step here how we set up Oauth. And first we need to go to here, quick access, and then API and services, and we need to enable API. From this workflow we can see this is a YouTube API, and then we also use something this, which is a YouTube data version 3. So let's see here in a Google Console we have YouTube Analytics API and also YouTube Data API. So first we need to enable this YouTube Analytics API, and then the second one is YouTube Data API version 3, enable again. And then after that we can just select on the left side, which is the credential, and let's create a new credential. We can select Auth client ID, and the application type will be web application, and the name will be, we can make it the same with the our n8n domain or anything. And then authorize redirect URL, we can just add Oris here, and we can check it here, create a new credential, and then we can just click this Auth credential URL, click to copy, then we can just go and paste here and then create. And yeah, we will get this client ID and client secret, and we can just copy and bring to here. Client ID will be this and client secret will be this. I'm sorry. All right, and then we need to set up a scope here. So the scope will be, we can go to this n8n Abdul Aziz Ahwan, and then YouTube Analytics and YouTube Data V3 scope. So first we can just copy this and bring it here, and the second one is YouTube data. So yeah, just try one, is it possible, and then continue. Connection successful, and then we can just execute. Okay, it's still forbidden. So let's check again this credential and then try to sign in again. Maybe because this I have two YouTube channel. So let's select the specific YouTube channel. All right, now it's written the data we want. It's written this day views and then estimate minute watch and so on and so on. And this we need to select the Google Oauth 2 API and test here. It also work. And this traffic source. All right, also return this data, which is YouTube search, external URL, playlist, related videos from subscriber, from YouTube source, and so on. And again, for audience demographics, all right, we get return data, female, male, male, and so on. And here for YouTube data version 3. All right, so yeah, because we haven't yet add a scope here. So yeah, because we need to add a scope. Okay, so I think this one, and then paste here, test again, and then select the YouTube channel we want, and then continue, test again here. All right, now it's written the data. So in this node, we use HTTP request to convert from ID to title because by default here top videos a week it just return this ID, and this is the ID of something like a URL youtube.com/ blah blah blah, and we don't see what this video, what's the title, so we have to convert that ID to title using this HTTP request with YouTube data version 3. So here, now we get ID and also the title, which is this, designing a modern flat desktop application, and this how to set up deploy self-hosting in Linux VPS server using Qualify, and so on and so on. This is a lot of data or rich data we can use. And also from this ID to this title, we need to merge and we get something like this. Let's see, now it's written top videos, which is 5 top videos. You can also get maybe 10 videos or as much as you want, but in this I just max result here just 5. You can set it as you want, and here we get intersect from ID and title, and now here we need to merge track 1 and track 2 that we can get this data. Let's test this track. We get traffic source, and this is a code formatter. From this data we get we turn the previous data to an array like this, and this, let's try to run. We get also array by age 18 to 24, 25 to 34, and let's go to this and just run. What we get now, we get a lot of data here that we gather around from each track. I don't know what this kind of name, but let's say this kind of a track, and then this code formatter will format our data, and we can we use only the data we want to use. So that's why now the data now looks clean. We set by audience, and then by traffic source, and also by top videos and overviews. And next we need to so we impossible to send all this data to plain data to maybe to Telegram, so we have to make it looks human readable by using this formatter. I call it Telegram message formatter, but if you want to send it to maybe an email, you can just maybe HTML message formatter. And when we run this code, it will return something like this, because Telegram mostly using like Markdown formatter. So we use look like this. We add an emoji to make it more beautiful, and then here we need to send the text or the Telegram message formatter to the chat. So I have to check the chat ID of my Telegram, maybe this, and then I need to change the chat ID here with this, and just we need to execute again, because when we close this tab, it usually the data is gone. All right, so this is, and yeah, when we execute, okay, so it's failed on auto-res. So let's try edit this credential, and then I need to go to my bot father, and then we need to generate a new token here and paste here. All right, it's connection test successfully, and I need to go to this my bot and then execute again. I hope this worked perfectly. All right, so now it's run, and then send the message to my Telegram, which is this is the message format channel summary from 30 August to because YouTube usually not exactly this day. Why this using this day -2, so it's around just 5 days, because from 30 August, 31 August, and 2-3 September. And this is the summarization, the channel summary views this 1648, and then the average view duration 117 seconds. My channel got 14 likes, 0 comments, subscriber gain 17, and lost 10 subscriber. And my top 5 videos is this. In the last week, this video got around 300 viewers, and the total is 600,000, and all the comment here, and so on and so on. And the top 3 source from YouTube search from external URL, which kind of like a WhatsApp, Telegram, or anything, and then from playlist, and the top audience by age and by gender, because my channel topic is about something like IT and programming and other stuff, so mostly my viewers is male. All right, so that's awesome. And here in the last step, you can change with anything you want. Like we can change it to email, maybe send to email or Discord or WhatsApp, because actually this useful if we have a team that we want to evaluate the last week. We can send it to maybe something like group chat so we can evaluate together what we have get in the last week. And yeah, the next we can just turn on this workflow and we can just set up error notification and also track time save, but we can also ignore all this for now. And yeah, now it will run every Monday at 6 a.m. and it will return something like this. And again, if you want to send this report maybe to WhatsApp, to email, you can just change here and also change this formatter to be HTML or anything that support by this platform. Alright, so yeah, that's all for now. YouTube report automation with n8n. So if you want to get this JSON workflow for n8n, you can just check link in the description below. So you can also maybe request what's the next topic we have to talk in this topic n8n. So yeah, I think that's enough my video today. If you have any question or comment, write it down on the comment field. Thank you so much and see you again on the next video.